Hey everyone, it's Lando Riggs, and this is the SportsInbounds.com Extra Report for Tuesday, September the 11th, 2012. I want to thank you for clicking on this video. I want to also let you know that we will continually have videos right here on the YouTube SportsInbounds.com page, and I hope that you become a subscriber and follow us as we continue to bring you extra things that we're not able to fit on the show, and we continue to develop this YouTube channel. Please subscribe to username SportsInbounds with a Z on YouTube. I want to bring to your attention a story that was published throughout many of the sports media last week. And there were two stories that came out on the National Football League. One was that the National Football League was going to be pledging $30 million in order for there to be some research done for the foundation of the National Institutes of Health. And this also came on the same day that a report came out that in the newest edition of Neurology magazine, they actually said that NFL players are facing a higher risk than normal people of suffering from Alzheimer's disease, dying from Alzheimer's disease, and also amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. And so these happen to come out on the same day. Last Wednesday, before we went on the air, we didn't have time to fit any of these reports on the actual SportsInbounds.com show. So I wanted to make a video and bring this to light. You can go to Yahoo Sports, you can go to ESPN, you can go to CNN Sports Illustrated, you can go to Fox Sports, and you can find these reports that were published last week. But one of the things that I want to say is that the NFL has gotten to a place where the hits that are made on the players are definitely out of control. I don't remember more than the last few years, and I've watched the NFL for a very, very long time, but I don't remember a time where I've seen so many helmet-to-helmet hits. I don't remember a time when I've seen so many players lean in with their helmets to make hits. And this is something that needs to be stopped in the NFL. The NFL is already suffering from having a lot of its players who retire and end up having some sort of brain damage, end up having some sort of disease that affects their brain. And a lot of that is because of the physical nature of football. And so you're going to be taking a whole bunch of shots to your body, and you're also going to be taking some shots to the head as well, some accidental, but also some that are deliberate. And what the NFL needs to do is that they need to start really cracking down on these helmet-to-helmet hits, because it's getting dangerous out there. You've had people that have suffered spinal injuries as a result of these helmet-to-helmet hits. You've had people who have had concussions. You've had people who have suffered a myriad of other injuries as a result of these helmet-to-helmet collisions. And I'm not talking about the ones that happen by accident, the ones that you can't predict, the ones that you can't necessarily protect yourself from, but I'm talking about the ones where a player is deliberately trying to make a big impact with a big hit, and as a result leads in with his helmet and then makes contact with the player's helmet, the player's neck, the player's upper body in such a way that it brings an injury to a player. And so while I think the NFL is doing a great job in this in terms of pledging $30 million for this foundation and for research, I think the NFL needs to really do a lot more for its players who are retiring, who are in bad health, who are suffering from different health diseases as a result of the physical nature of the game. When you look at the quarterbacks, they made it so that you cannot hit quarterbacks after the quarterback releases the ball. And that was instituted in order to cut down on the number of concussions and number of injuries that the quarterbacks were suffering. Well, you know what? We've got wide receivers out there. We've got cornerbacks. We've got all these other types of positions that are out there on the football field that are sustaining injuries as a result of head-to-head contact, and the NFL needs to crack down on that. Even if it's something to the effect of you just have to suspend them for a multiple number of games for helmet-to-helmet hits. Suspend them for a season. But something needs to be done, because you know what? These NFL players have a professional career. They do what they do partially to entertain us, and I think that they should be held in the highest regard when it comes to safety. I'm Lando Riggs. This has been your SportsInbounds.com Extra Report. Tune in this Wednesday at 5 p.m. for the newest edition of the SportsInbounds.com show. I'm out.